Hey, what it do, baby boo? This video is gonna be a bit different. I wanted to go back to my shit talking type of style of videos because I believe that you learn a lot from me talking, and plus I'm really good at it. Like, I'm really good at talking for some reason, and people ask for it. You know, I read the comments on my last YouTube video, and some people were like, I miss you, talking shit and stuff like that. And today I had a perfect topic to talk about, and it's something that I've been thinking about doing for a while now, like a few months. And the topic of the video is this: why am I so aggressive, and why am I such an asshole when it comes to League of Legends? A lot of you who are watching this, I believe that one of the main reasons why you're subscribed to my content is not only because I teach really good shit, in my opinion. I do my best to create content that I've learned myself, and hopefully I can then explain it in a way that helps you out, because I built myself up to a really good position in League of Legends, and now I can pass that knowledge down. Or some shit, some Jedi, Star Wars type shit. So that's one reason. But the other reason is because when I talk about League of Legends, I get really aggressive and really, I try to put my body into it. Well, I don't try, it just happens naturally. And I was watching some of my videos from the past. I am so aggressive, legit. It's actually ridiculous how aggressive I am. Like, if you take this look at there's a video that I have called, like, why most people don't climb solo queue or some shit. And I'm so aggressive. Like, I'm pretty much ripping everybody's assholes to shred. Everybody who watches that video, like, I'm ripping your asshole to shred, including myself. I'm just straight up annihilating your anarch. And as you progress through life or whatever, like, I don't want to sound like a guru or some shit, but as you get older and you experience different stuff and you learn new things and you kind of change, you definitely change. Your identity changes. For example, I look back at that and I'm like, that person, that version of Danyon or whatever at that particular time was so aggressive. And I've definitely changed a lot now. I've learned to be a lot more understanding of people's situations and understand the other person's side of things before I make any judgments or at all. And that applies to myself in those videos. To get to the point, because I'm really bad at rambling and shit, I go on for ages. Why am I such an asshole? The reason why I'm such an asshole is because, as you already know, and as I've said a billion times, there are so many, like, whiny little bitches. I can feel it come back. I can feel it come back now. There are so many whiny little bitches in League of Legends. It's honestly ridiculous. Like, I remember, I don't know if I've told this story to you before, if you've heard it before, but when I first started playing League of Legends with my bros. Heaps of my bros played League of Legends for Season 1, 2, and 3, but I didn't jump on the bandwagon until late Season 3. I remember I was a Dota boy. I played Dota for like 6 years or some shit, and I was pretty good at it. And people always try to tell me, come play League of Legends, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nah, League of Legends is dumb. League of Legends is so dumb. I'll stick to Dota, I'll stick to the thing that I know, and we'll be Gucci. But one night, me and my bros, we all decided to play League of Legends. So on that night, we got our laptops and our desktops and shit. We all jumped in the same room. Like, it was small as dick. Like, the room was so small for what was happening in that room. Jokes. Yeah, and we played League of Legends for like 3, 4, 5 hours. Something ridiculous. But not only that, we had the pizza on the side. We had the chips. I remember specifically, I think I got pepperoni pizza and we had fish and chips. And we played League of Legends off our nut. We just went crazy. We're all blah, 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 talking shit. Bro, you suck. What the heck? And I had one of the funnest nights of my life. It was amazing. I think there was like 6 of us just jamming. We're fucking going hard in that room. And I remember, like a few weeks after, or a month after or something, one of my friends in particular, his brother played LOL, and he kept building his brother up. He kept saying things like, my brother will smash you, my brother's the man, blah, blah, blah. And I started getting to ranked, and I was bronze, and I remember asking him, what rank's your brother? And he's like, oh, he's silver 3. And at that particular point, I was like, holy shit, why, if he's so good, then why isn't he better? Why isn't he gold or platinum or challenger or some shit? And then he said, oh, because of his teams. And then, you know what the funniest thing is about that response? I believed him when he said that. That's the funniest thing. Like, when he said, oh, it's because of his teams, I was like, oh yeah, true. I'm in the same boat. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? I look back on it now, I'm like, you are so stupid, Danyon. Like, 19-year-old Danyon or some shit. I'm like, you are an idiot. You are bronze, and you think that you have the right to blame your teams. If you are bronze, if you're in bronze, okay, the general point is that you're in bronze because you suck, you're terrible. at League of Legends. Terrible. You suck. And it's okay to suck. See, I can feel the old Danyon come back now. It's okay to suck. Like white belts. You know, you're new to karate or whatever, you know, martial art you're doing, Kyokushin or some shit, and you don't jump straight to the black belt, you begin with the white belt, you know, that's as far as I'm aware of it. White belts suck. That's the point. You're supposed to suck, okay? And then you gradually move your way up. Bringing this back to my original title of the video, my original point, the reason why I am so aggressive is because these people who are in particular ranks suck shit. Like, they are honestly, I watch them play, and I'm like, you're terrible. And I'm not, see, I should be more understanding, like, when I say that. I don't mean any offense there. I'm being objective about it. I'm looking at it, and compared to me, or compared to someone that's better than you, you're obviously at the bottom of the pool, so you're bad. You know, your CS is bad, your trading is bad, and that's okay. That's okay. We can work to improve that shit. At the moment, it's bad, and you're terrible. But yeah, we can improve it. It doesn't mean that that skill, your League of Legends skill level, has to stay the same. And for some reason, League of Legends just brings out the worst in people. I have no idea why. Like, I've never been toxic in other games. Legit, it's ridiculous. Like, for example, Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty 4 quite, you know, actively. I played that quite a bit. I was pretty addicted to it. I used to play Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1, specifically Modern Warfare 1 with the M40A3 sniper rifle. I was pretty good at no scopes and shit. Yeah, that game was gangster. Dota, I was never toxic in Dota. And then for some reason, League of Legends people just decide to be assholes and stuff. And I think the reason why is because the result of the game is heavily dependent on your teammates. I remember playing with my friends and like on League of Legends, and I remember raging my nut off, you know? Like, it's funny, I remember my friends raging, like, in particular a few ones, and they sucked, but they still raged, and I was in the same boat as them. But maybe the reason why I'm such an asshole is because I was the biggest asshole. It's like all my videos are like a direct message towards, you know, obviously you, because you watch the videos, but it's like I'm talking to myself when I was bronze or silver, and I thought that I was the man. You know, I thought that I had the sense of entitlement where you're like, you should be better than you already are. You're not because of your teammates, and you know, and the funniest thing is, out of all of my friend group, I was the most toxic. There's one specific moment I'm thinking of right now when my bro told me to calm down. I said, "No, shut up. These dudes suck," and I was so toxic. And you have no right to be toxic if you suck shit. Okay. You have no right at all to be toxic. You can be angry, but you have no right to be, you know, to try and, you know, tell other people other shit when you're so bad at the game. You don't have the right to do that. I can understand why, like I said, I can understand why you would get so toxic and angry, because like I said, your teammates have a huge impact on the flow of the game and if you win or lose, but you have no right, because I guarantee you, you're not good enough. The reason why you're bronze is because you're not good enough. It's as simple as that. All you have to do is accept that fact, and then you go through the process of getting better, and eventually you'll get out of bronze. It's legit that simple. Anyway, that's why I was such an asshole when I was a bit younger. And it's funny, it's only like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something, but I just thought I'd do that video. I guess one really, really important takeaway to remember, and to, yeah, always keep in your mind is this: everyone is shit when you compare it to a particular level. For example, the bronze person talks shit, and I say, you suck. You need to shut up and accept the fact that you suck. And in that particular scenario, I am able to do that because, you know, I'm objectively better than him at the game. My rank is better. And if he wants to improve, he just has to listen to me, and I'll do my best to help him out. But you first have to accept the fact that you suck. It's like Alcohol Anonymous or whatever. The first step to stop being an alcoholic or some shit is accepting the fact that you're an alcoholic. Okay? Accept the fact that you're bronze, and then we can continue with the process. But also remember that in particular situations, I suck. You know, when I go into my challenger games, I suck. There are people who are way better than me, and I have to accept that fact, because then in that particular scenario, I do suck. And if I want to improve, and if I'm serious about improving and getting better at League of Legends, I have to accept the fact that I suck, and I have to go through the exact same process that the bronze person has to go through, but just at a higher level. You know, just as a challenger, I have to, you know, rinse and repeat type shit. I hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're watching this and you like my content, you can fuck off. Nah, jokes. And you can subscribe if you want to. For those of you who are watching this, I have a really, well, some important shit to tell you. I have 3 types of videos coming out now. One is going to be gameplay footage, one is going to be pro player reviews, and the third is going to be this type of talking shit. And I have set up a schedule now on Google Calendar to try my best to hit these video types once a week. So there's going to be 3 videos coming out per week. There's going to be one on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there's going to be a video coming out. And hopefully on Monday, it's going to be the talking shit one. Hopefully on Wednesday, it's going to be the gameplay footage edited by my editor, whose name is Nathan. On the Friday, it's going to be the pro player reviews, where I do a bunch of in-depth, super in-depth content on how these pro players play League of Legends and how we can learn from them. Okay, so that's all I want to say for you today. Thank you for anyone who's watching this. Honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate you a fuck ton. You don't know how much you guys have helped me out with, not only from a monetary standpoint, but just from, it's, you know, I just love you heaps. So thank you so much for all your support. Have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shut up, dogs.